Welcome to Power BI demo channel. Today's topic, date diff DAX function. This DAX function returns the count of intervals or difference between two dates column. So here we have our table, and we got all these column here. So what we want to do, we want to purchase date minus sales date, so that we can see the difference, how long it took us by the time we bought the product to the time we sold the product, and that's our date difference there. We have loaded the data from Excel workbook, and I have a video showing this, how to load the data from Excel. So as usual, this is our table. It's called sales dummy data, and the data here is not real, it's dummy data. State diff returns the number of the unit, specified intervals between two input dates. So there we go. We need to put our first date, which is a minimum date. So we start with the mean function, mean, and the name of the calendar. Our column is purchase date. So again, we put now the max date, and the interval you want is the day, because we are calculating the days. Close the bracket if you're happy. So let's go through again the name, the function, how you calculate. Actually, just to make it easy, I'm gonna give it the name of the date difference, diff. So the first thing, we enter the name of our function, which is date diff. So because we are doing a difference between two dates, so the minimum, so we start with open bracket minimum. So that's the first date we want to take as a minimum to start to calculate, and then we put the name of the table and the name of the column there. So that will be always the date. So the maximum is the second date which you want to calculate. So that is the max. Yeah. So again, we do the max, and then the name of the table and the name of the column which we want now to calculate the difference from, and the intervals here. So we want to read days, so we put the day there. So that should work. So what I have done, this is, I have taken the earliest purchase date and the earliest sales date, which is here. We can maybe take Germany. So we can take Germany just to show the filter works. So this is the earliest date, purchase date. So that will be 03/05/2018 there, and the sales date is there. So what we want to know how long it took from the time we bought this the product to the time we sold the product. Yeah, because sometimes as a business you want to know that. Yeah, so that's where the date diff function comes in. Although there is a lot of uses, but this is one of a particular example you can use it. So now we bring our function or our measures which you have just calculated. So it's called date diff. So we use a card. So this card will give us a difference between this and that in days. So date diff there, and you can see now 03/05/15, that is exactly 12 days, and that's our date diff. Again, we can bring it here on the column itself, so that you can be able to calculate all of them. So we are calculating basically row by row, what's the date difference between that and that. So that is how you calculate the date diff, or the date difference between two columns here. So we have calculated the date of the purchase and the date of the sales, and we get that, and then we need to go to the particular row to be able to get the date diff itself here, and that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share.